How's it going, everybody? Welcome into this Friday edition of Armchair Analysis. Hope y'all are having a fantastic day so far. A little different look, a little different angle here on the channel. Did a bit of an update to the way things were set up over here, and it's actually working out a lot better for me, I think. But due to that, we're getting this video out a lot later. As a matter of fact, it's 7:25 when I'm recording this. This video is probably going to go out about 8:30 tonight. Um, so I've had to call a bit of an audible due to just life happening, which it does happen. Um, so because of that, we are only doing a take 10 tonight. Wanted to get that out before tomorrow, before games kicked off. Tonight we don't really have a whole lot going on. We got Oklahoma State and Tulsa. Expecting Oklahoma State to get a pretty comfortable win there, kind of put themselves in the right track. And then we have Iowa taking a road trip to Rutgers. I'm expecting Iowa to get a win there later tonight as well. So excited for those two games here tonight, this Friday, and this Friday slate. Thank y'all for tuning in if you're new around here. Hope y'all have a great weekend. Stay safe. If you're hitting up a game, definitely stay safe, but enjoy it. Enjoy it. College football is great, and we only get it for a certain amount of time every year. So, with that said, let's go ahead and just pull up this take 10. And last week we did pretty okay, I would say. If I'm taking a look at this here myself, we were 6-4 last week with our hits being Memphis -3.5, Florida International, Florida Atlantic over 58.5, East Carolina -7.5 against Coastal Carolina, which also paired with ECU Coastal Carolina under 56.5. Utah -23.5 against Wyoming, and then Ole Miss Arkansas over 51.5. Our misses were Oregon -27.5, Nevada -9.5 against Middle Tennessee State, Ohio State and Ohio over 51.5, and Boston College -13.5 against Stanford. Going into this week, here's what you got on the screen. James Madison -8.5 against Liberty. Liberty's looked pretty bad in their FBS games. I think JMU is going to come in, pretty much control this game, and walk out of there with a win. Sam Houston +39.5 against Texas. I have not been impressed with the way Texas has played offensively. They haven't put up enough points. They really haven't. I haven't seen enough from Arch Manning to believe that they're going to score 45, 50 points, which is what they would likely need to cover. I just don't see it. I'm taking Sam Houston to cover that number. Washington -20.5. They got a big game next week. This is a bit of a risk that I'm taking, but I'm taking Washington to cover 20.5 against Washington State. The Cougars have not looked good this year. They got absolutely destroyed by North Texas in the last game they played. Washington, on the other hand, again, they got a big game against Ohio State coming up next week. That's a big deal. Keep in mind, this may. I struggled with this one, but this was one of my like. I'm not confident, but I'm going to throw it on there because I think it's more likely that it could happen. We'll see Washington this weekend. South Alabama -14.5 against Coastal Carolina. Unfortunately, I'm taking against Coastal once again. Really like what South Alabama's been so far this year. They've hung around with a lot of good teams. Most recently, sticking within 15 of Auburn. They are, I think, a team that's going to walk out here and pretty much control this game. So South Alabama again -14.5. Boise State -10.5 against Air Force. It feels like every time I expect Air Force to stick around in this game, they don't. And anytime I expect Boise State to pull away, they don't. This year, it feels pretty cut and dry. Boise State's a better team, much better team, going to control this game, win by over 10. East Carolina, +6.5 against BYU. This is kind of my upset pick of the week. I really like ECU tomorrow against BYU and Dowdy Ficklin. That's a home game. That's going to be tough for BYU, I think, to get there for a true freshman quarterback. Again, East Carolina, +6.5. Clemson and Syracuse. I don't see these two teams scoring a bunch of points. We've seen Clemson struggle offensively. Cade Klubnik struggled against some the better defenses they faced. Syracuse, on the other hand, just has not really had the offensive production that they, I think, expected this year. So I'm taking the under in this game. Same thing with Indiana, Illinois. It's not a matter of their offenses not being good. I just think this is two really good teams facing off, and they're going to take a while to figure each other out. I'm taking under 52.5 in that one. Notre Dame and Purdue, it comes down to, does Purdue score points? If they do, and this game stays close, I'm going to miss this one. I'm not predicting that, though. I think that Notre Dame Purdue stays under 51.5. I think the defense of Notre Dame controls this game, walks away with a comfortable win. TCU SMU, anytime we expect this game to be over, we have this high scoring game in mind, it ends up being a lot lower scoring than we expect. I'm expecting that again here. I think TCU's defense is going to really be the story in this game. They're going to control this thing. TCU wins comfortably, and the under stays intact. So let me know what you guys think. That's our take 10 for this week. It's only a 6-minute video today. Sometimes you have those. But I appreciate y'all tuning in. Make sure you're here again tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Eastern time. We have a live show coming, and it's going to be a good one. I'm excited for it. Hopefully you guys are too. A lot of fun to be had here tomorrow morning. Again, 10 a.m. Eastern time. We'll be live. So make sure you're there tomorrow and Sunday as well. 10 a.m. Eastern time. We'll be live with a recap of everything from week 4. So make sure you're around. And yeah, again, if you're going out this weekend, have a great weekend. Be safe. And we'll see you guys tomorrow morning with our Saturday preview show. Again, live at 10 a.m. Eastern.